Hi, it's 5th of October 2015. I'm in Kyoto, Japan, and this is my first vlog about learning Japanese language. If you've seen my channel before, you know that I came to Japan in 2013 to study Aikido, and I haven't really learned any Japanese since I've been here. When I came to Japan, I entered a special program. I was training 3 times a day and in Yoshinkan Aikido, and the dojo was run by a foreigner named Jacques Paillet. We didn't use Japanese in the dojo. Most of us in the program were foreigners, so they taught in English, and then the job that I got when I was in Japan was teaching English. So I also didn't have to use Japanese in my job. And so I haven't really been forced to learn Japanese, and there's some other reasons that I haven't learned. I hate studying. I as well, not studying everything, but I hate studying language. I studied Latin when I was in university, and I was terrible at acquiring vocabulary. I hated sitting down and going through flashcards and stuff, so that's I don't like doing it. And then also I wasn't very successful with Latin in the past, and so I think I have this kind of fear surrounding languages, which has been influencing me to avoid studying, because if you don't try, you can't fail, right? There's some other reasons too. You can see I've got some stacks of books here, so I like to read, so it's very easy to read at night rather than going over grammar books, reading history or something, rather than going over grammar books, studying vocabulary. And the other reason that I haven't learned anything, I think, is I'm not that interested in talking to people in Japan. The things I was interested in when I came to Japan were mostly internal and related to my own interests. Talking to Japanese people is about as interesting to me as the concrete buildings that they've got all over Kyoto now. So that's nothing against Japanese people. It's just I don't have that much interest in talking to Americans back home either. So it's more of a my commentary on modern life than my commentary on Japan. Anyway, I think that's significant because I've been looking at some rapid language learning material, and Benny Lewis, who's a polyglot, who's made a name for himself on the internet, he says that when he started learning Spanish, which was his first foreign language, he lived in Spain for a year or 2 years. He didn't learn anything because he didn't put himself into situations where he was having conversations with people in his foreign language. So you can get by in a foreign language pretty easily, or you can get by without a foreign language pretty easily in most advanced places in the world. I traveled throughout China without any Chinese. It was quite easy. You can get travel accommodations, you can get lodging, you can get food, and you don't really need to speak the language. You can use sign language and draw pictures, and just out of common sense, people will figure out what you need. You flash some money, they get the idea. So the real reason to learn a foreign language is to have more in-depth conversations with people. And if you're not that interested in doing that, or if there's some other reason you're demotivated to do that, it makes language learning very hard, very much an uphill battle, I think. So, right, there's no reason, no motivation to learn. So anyway, but of course I do feel shame about not having learned anything. So I mentioned I've looked at some rapid language learning material, and it's now the beginning of October. I'm going to see how much I can accomplish by the beginning of January. So that's October, November, and December. So 3 months. I don't have any plan to become fluent. For one thing, I've got a lot going on in the next 3 months. I can't dedicate myself to studying, and even if I could, I don't really have confidence that I have the innate ability to progress that rapidly, if anybody does. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to post videos. I've decided to try to do it every day. I really don't like to do this. I've actually recorded this video. I think this is my 4th recording, because I really I don't mind making videos and putting them on the internet. Sometimes it's fun, but recording myself trying to accomplish something and putting the results on the internet is really not something I'm looking forward to. But I need something to motivate myself to study. Otherwise, I'll find other things to do with my time. So that's what I'm doing with this vlog. So I guess maybe I'll end it there, or I'll record a second one tonight and go over some of my my materials or plan. So that's the end of part 1.